Hi, this is Christine Crown and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about is the market saturated? We are hearing this all the time. This is nothing new. Trust me, I've been around for over 35 years in the healthcare business sector, for example, and people were saying it back then. It's always going to be where people say it's saturated. Today I'm going to bust the myth as to why it's not saturated and why you must keep pushing with your care agency, because there will be people that tell you it's saturated, but yet you will see multiple seven-figure businesses that are running successful businesses, and this is why you need to ensure that you are doing what is needed in your community. And today I'm going to break this down, so I hope you can hear me clearly and take some notes. Grab a pen and paper, because you are going to be truly transformed with this information. Now I've got my my phone here, and I've got my notes on here, and I'm going to talk from here so that you get all the information, because I am outside currently at the moment. So what you need to think about is, the first thing is, look at dominating your market. Look at these multiple seven-figure business owners that are doing extremely well. They are dominating the market, and what I see is that people are actually going to their competitors to ask them information about, how are you doing? Can you give me some information? Sometimes they may tell you the truth, but sometimes they don't, because they're worried that you're going to take business away from them. And you know, that's up to them. It's their choice to give you this information. This is why it's always good to look and see someone that hasn't got anything to gain from this, because if you're going to your competitor to ask them information, guess what? They could give you the wrong information. So let's look at this video training now. So the first thing that you need to look at is, you need to build a strong online presence. And this is obviously your website, social media, YouTube, you name it. You can get this information for your business online as well as offline as well. Networking events is very good for this as well. Number two, what you need to do is, like what I did many years ago, is you become the well-known, the best-known care provider that is providing a standard of excellence. Now, what do I mean by that? Where you will go that extra mile to deliver a care service. Now, I'll give you an example of what I did many years ago. Is that once I was registered with the CQC, for example, I then was delivering care to the vulnerable. Now, I'll give you my example. It was over Christmas time, and there was some service users that were having a microwave meal. Now, I didn't want to deliver the care and leave someone on Christmas Day with a frozen meal. So what I did was, I went and I cooked the Christmas dinners, and I delivered them to all of those service users that wasn't having a cooked meal with their family members. And guess what? The following week, I was inundated with calls from social services, family members, and they were actually giving me more care packages. Serve and you will get a good response back, a good outcome. Now, the second thing that you need to think about is, like I said, you need to focus on the right leads. Now, it's okay to have government contracts. That's good, that's wonderful, but it is not higher profit margin. The margin is going to be very, very small for your organization. So it usually works on a volume, like a cost volume. The thousands of hours will actually make it more viable for you. Now, what I would suggest to you is that you focus on private paid clients that will pay you a higher margin, so that you can pay your healthcare staff a higher rate as well, a higher hourly rate. Providing a standard of excellence is the key here to receiving a higher per hour rate for your organization. So that is one of the things is I would look at, okay, what is the social services rate and what is the private client rate? And the more private client rates that you get per hour, then that's going to make this scale lower for the social services, for example, the government organizations. Now, I'm not saying the government organizations isn't a good rate. It's entirely up to you, for example, but you need to look at those options. Okay, so the third thing that I would say is you, like I said, focus on the right leads, build the right leads. Don't do what I did. I had, like, for example, all these thousands of hours with social services, and my private clients, I didn't have many, but yet my private clients was paying me more than what the social services was paying. Understandable, it's the public purse, and I understand that. But you need to also look at this option. Is it viable for you to have private paid clients, more viable for private paid clients? Focus on that. That's what I would do in order to try and not be like everyone else. You've got to look at standing out. The fourth thing is you want to focus on your results. For example, diversify. Become the one-stop shop. Okay, there's personal care, there's mental health, there's complex care, there's domestic, there's cleaning. There's all of these different things that you can offer within your organization, as well as home care. You can also be a nursing agency where you're providing recruitment staff to care homes, hospitals, for example, but also a nursing agency in the way where you are providing nurses in the community to service users in their own homes. Diversify with different products that you can offer. This is how you don't become a saturated market. You've got to stand out. What is different with you and your organization that's going to make people want to come to you and not go to that big organization down the road, because this is where the difference will be. Number 5, like I said, you can look at upselling your products, right? What else can you offer? Maybe there's gloves that your service users may need. Maybe there's aprons that they may need. What else can you do? Transport. There's lots of different products and services that you can offer that's going to make you stand out in the crowd. And number 6, you want to look at some strategies here. You want to beat your competitors, right? Don't go to them. I'm going to put my phone down. Do not go to your competitors and ask them, what are you doing? What can you tell me that's going to help me in my business? They're not going to give you the full story. Some of them maybe, it may be a very rare incident, but majority of them will not give you their secrets. Why? Because they don't want you to overtake and become stronger than what they are. It's like their competitor is going to what? Give you free coaching and tell you how to do what they've done and what they've spent many years and heartache and struggle, blood, sweat and tears, give you that information? Think about it. They're not going to. If they do, that's wonderful and great, but it's very rare that they're going to really give you the golden nuggets that actually gave them that leverage to become a multiple 7-figure business, and they're not going to give that to you for free. Another thing you can do that's going to make you stronger, franchise. Look at building your business. Even though you may have made 100,000 in that year, you can franchise your business the following year where you've got a franchise model. Listen to me. It is not saturated. We need to stop thinking this way, because we've always said it. All businesses, they all say the market is saturated. What you've got to do is you've got to be different. You've got to stand out. You cannot be like everyone else. Now look at me. I'm here in this beautiful environment here in Cyprus. And you know what? You can run a business wherever you want to in the world. Things have changed now. Since COVID, we can live anywhere that we want to. and I want the best for you in your business. So please do not go to your competitors. Look within yourself and look at what you can do. Look at the free training. Like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video, and you will get notifications of all the update trainings that will be provided. Look, come to me. Book a free 15-minute appointment with me. I will discuss with you about how you can become the #1 agency and be known in your area for providing a standard of excellence. So I hope you've enjoyed today's training. I look forward to more trainings with you. Do hit that notification button, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Goodbye.